Stop getting bad feedback. Hey, songwriter, welcome back to At Home Songwriting. I'm Chad Shank, and I help songwriters like you turn your emotions into full songs. Today, we're going to explore the wonderful crapshoot called songwriting feedback. One of my old bosses used to say that feedback is a gift, and I hated that phrase, mostly because she only ever said it right before she said something incredibly harsh, right? The truth is that feedback can only be a gift if it's actually helpful and it's valid. So if you've ever gotten feedback that made zero sense or completely took the wind out of your sails, I want to share a few things to consider before you hand your work over to some outside ears. Ultimately, the goal for all of us is to start to trust our own instincts and our own taste so we can self diagnose our own work. But getting to that level takes time, right? It takes craft, it takes learning to listen with a different ear. And until you get there, you need that outside perspective so you can see how your songs are actually landing. But the problem is that most songwriting feedback sessions go something like this. You submit a song or you log into a Zoom meeting and the host says, "So what kind of feedback are you looking for?" And then you stare blankly into 7 layers of Zoom hell and you say, "Oh, whatever you hear is fine." And guess what? You're already in the ditch. That phrase is the absolute kiss of death for getting any useful feedback. Because deep down, what you actually want is for everyone on the call to say, "This is amazing. I want to buy this. Don't change anything. It's great." But instead, someone who barely knows how to unmute their mic raises their hand and spends 5 minutes picking apart line 3 of your second verse. They don't get it, and now they're giving you 5 reasons why their rewrite is better. You know instantly they weren't even listening. They're picking apart words based on their personal taste and not the actual effectiveness of the song. And then when the same person plays their song, it sucks worse than anything has ever sucked ever before. So why on earth are you asking them for advice on your art? Before you play a song for anyone, you need to do a little prep work. You need to ask yourself if you genuinely want constructive critiques or if you just want someone that's going to give you encouragement and maybe a few compliments. And if you just want compliments, that's totally fine. Just be honest with it and tell them that. Tell them to celebrate it. Don't critique it. But if you want real, actionable feedback, you have to set the stage first. So here are 5 steps to make sure that you get good feedback. Step 1 is define your goal and your genre. Tell the reviewers up front. Say something like, "This is a modern country song with some folk tinges, and I'm aiming for the Casey Musgraves crowd." Or maybe you tell them, "This is for my own indie album." Be as specific as you can, because this keeps you from getting country feedback from someone who specializes in Egyptian death polka. Genre actually matters when it comes to feedback. And step 2 is ask for help on the specific parts that you are unsure of. If you love your chorus, but verse 2 is driving you crazy, tell them that. Go a step further and explain why you're questioning that. Try saying, "I'm not sure if verse 2 is clearly setting up the story." And now when they listen, they aren't aimlessly scanning your lyric sheet. They're actually focused on solving a specific problem that you're looking to get solved. And for step 3, tell them the emotion you are aiming for. If you can't name the exact emotion that you want your listener to feel, you've got a bigger issue to fix. But once you know, ask the group, "Did you feel this emotion while you were listening? Why or why not?" Really get them focused on that emotional arc rather than dissecting your grammar, right? Words are easy to tweak, but capturing emotion, that's the hard part. Step 4, ask them, "Did you believe me? Did they believe what you're saying? And where did they stop believing you? Was it a clunky line? Was it a weak melody or a groove that fell off?" Believability comes from every element of a song working together. A lot of writers focus so heavily on the lyrics that their melodies and chord choices slam the whole emotional message straight into a stanky toilet, right? So ask the listeners, "Do you believe what I'm saying?" And then in step 5, ask them what they saw. What did they visualize? What locations, what colors, what times of day came to mind when they listened? And ask them, if this song was a season, which one would it be? This actually forces people to experience your song like a listener instead of taking a scalpel to your lyric sheet. And as you navigate all of this, remember, you are the pilot. This is your plane. Other people's thoughts are not facts, and they're not absolute truths. They're just data points, right? Sometimes data means nothing and you ignore it. Other times there's a pattern that starts to emerge and it shows you exactly what to tweak. But if you love your song, who cares what they think? The best place to be as a writer is confident enough to know that you don't need external validation to make gold. And please, for the love of God, do not treat every piece of feedback as a mandatory rewrite assignment. You will edit your song into a giant pile of poop. And if you ask five people for their opinions, you get five sets of personal baggage and questionable taste, right? Why is their opinion more right than yours? So if you want to connect with other songwriters who are on this same journey, come join the free online community at athomesongwritingcourses.com. You can post your songs, ask for specific peer-to-peer feedback, and join us for future live review sessions and songwriting challenges. I also just launched video song feedback where I will review your songs on video. So get your sexy butt over to athomesongwritingcourses.com and sign up. And if you want to expand your songwriting craft, check out this other video right here, and it will help you get a little bit deeper into your groove. I'll see you next time.